Hi guys, so this is a quick overview of BreeCS Media. It's approximately 90% complete now. I'm just doing the final bits and pieces of testing, and yes, this does link to the main BreeCS software so it can push updates to the screen in real time. So I'll just sort of run through the different sections within the software, give you sort of a brief overview of what it is and what it does. So the top left hand corner here allows you to display your construction company name along with the site name. The top right hand corner allows you to have your company logo. The main section, which is saying BreeCS Media currently, is the main content, so that can be your live Sky News, a YouTube playlist, a single video that loops over and over. Also supports local video playback, so if you have no internet connection you can still use it. Fire alarm notifications, rolling images for like a slideshow type thing, message from the board, so that's like a text-to-speech server that you can just type some text in, and you can just push that out. You can obviously then also schedule stuff, so I can say, for 1 hour play some live news, then give an update about ABC, then do a message to the board, then do some slide images, etc., etc. So it's sort of quite customizable. By default, it wouldn't normally go to a black screen. Obviously, this is just for demonstration purposes, so the media that's playing isn't sort of overpowering what I'm trying to sort of show you and sort of say through the microphone. But obviously, normally you schedule it so as soon as it opens, it will default to live news or a slideshow, etc., etc. The right-hand side allows you to have different sections, and each of those sections can be turned on or off. So, example, site contacts, that can be like key contacts on site. You can have multiple pages of those, and again, they can be turned on and off to sort of suit your requirements. There's a section for project progress that shows you week of 96 of 103 in this example, the start date and the completion date. Then you can have also another section for project start and any reported incidents, and then obviously like the big number that says 666 days without incident, all good. Live user statistics that shows on-site now, on-site today for different categories, and again this is all updated in real time as people pass through the turnstile once connected to BreeCS. You could also run this standalone if you don't want it connected to the main software and you don't want those stats. You just want sort of a display board to display some media, so that's not a problem. The bottom section allows you to show like a ticker message, although it's not scrolling. Sometimes I do find that annoying, I don't know about you, but it just displays some static text that rolls over, and you can add as many as you want, sort of, so in sort of a companion with the main media that's being displayed on the screen, you can have this ticker message, like as it says, please ensure you've got your permits to work, etc., etc. On the right hand side at the bottom, we've just got the time and the date stamp. Again, the colours of this little bar sort of that runs along here and this bottom bar can be changed. I'll show you that right at the end, so you can sort of customise it with your sort of as close to or exact match to your company sort of branding colour. So let's show some media in the main section here. So as I do the media, I'm going to revert back to this blank screen because the media is going to have audio content, so it's going to sort of overpower what I'm saying. So I'll show it, go back to the blank screen, etc., etc. So let's start with some live news from Sky.
To those he so successfully led.
And then let's go to a playlist. And this example, I've just selected the construction TV. You can also have a single video that loops over and over again via YouTube or via local playback. So you could have like one hour long video that does everything you want it to do, says everything you want it to say, and it just loops over and over again. You can also play local video, so all of the stuff I've just showed you so far was pulled from YouTube, including Sky News because they stream to YouTube live 24/7. Whereas now what I'm about to show you is stored on the machine itself, so no internet connection required. You can also do fire alarm messages. So if the fire alarm is activated and the fire alarm or a mushroom button is connected to a Net2 ACU, then BreeCS will pick up on this information and then notify the screen to display the message. or you can manually do it within the BreeCS software itself.
The fire alarm has activated. Please proceed to the muster point located at the corner of Prestige Way and
You can also have like a message from the board, and this can also, as I said, you can set up schedules. So, you know, you could have a message that displays once every hour, once every morning, once every afternoon when everyone's in the canteen, for example, whatever the case may be. And you can schedule all of the stuff. So, you know, for example, I could say, we'll play live Sky News for 1 hour, then do a slideshow, then show a message from the board, then play a local video, etc., etc. So this is a quick message from the board.
may I have your attention please, this is an important announcement.
And that's a text-to-speech server. So you don't need to record audio. You just type on your keyboard what you want the message to say, whether you want to say it right now or scheduled, and it will just speak it out loud. The last one is obviously, there is some other bits and pieces, but I'm still going to work on some last little bits and pieces, so some bits I just can't show you right this second. But you can also have pop-up notifications, though, like on the main BreeCS software, we get a little pop-up in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen when someone passes through the turnstile. This optionally can be applied to the screen as well if you want it to. So as you can see, someone passes through the turnstile and you get a pop-up. And the last bit, as I said right at the beginning, we can actually change the colour. So I can open a colour palette and then I can select whatever colour I want and it will change the colour. Also, the software is intelligent enough to know that whether it should display white text or black text. So if I select white, then it will change the text colour to black. And if I change black, it will change it to white, and so on and so forth. So, you know, it knows it's sort of got some intelligence behind it, so it's not going to, you know, do it in a way where you can't actually see what's going on. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.